Hi guys, it's Tracy Collins here from UK Travel Planning. So I've been promising for ages on my Facebook group that I would do a video just showing the sort of bags that I use when I travel. To be honest, these are bags that I use whether I'm traveling to the UK or anywhere in the world. And I've had a lot of these bags for quite a few years, but I still thought I'd show the bags that I have. So the first one I thought I would start with is this one, which is my Pacsafe day bag. Now I use this, I've used this for years. In fact, I used this probably about 8 years ago when we travelled over to Australia, and I used this as my main day pack during the day. I had a small suitcase with me, but look at, I mean, it's in fantastic condition. I've actually used this bag when I went to Paris for a few days from London, and managed to fit everything in it. And the thing I like about the Pacsafe bags is the fact that they have got the kind of anti-theft. For example, you can clip the actual zip tag onto something which then will kind of go down into like a little hidden pocket, so you can push it down, so it's a little bit harder for somebody to try and actually break in to your bag and steal your things, which is what I like about them. They also have like that you can see, I do a very good job, the RFID thing, which I think is to stop scanning your cards. So I just think these bags are really good. So I use this one quite often as a day pack. It fits quite a lot in it. So sometimes we'll go away for a weekend. I'll use that and just shove as much as I can into it. I try to pack as little as I can. So this is a crossbody bag. Again, another Travelon bag. I do like their bags. One of the things about the Travelon bags is that they're slash proof and cut proof, so nobody could actually slash and get into it, which is really helpful. So this crossbody bag, which I find really useful. I bought this one and I used this one in London, I think the year before last. I've got photos of me using it. Again, look, excellent condition. I've used it quite a lot, but it just stays fantastic. I think the waterproof as well, from what I remember. Again, you've got that same ability to be able to clip and close if you've got any valuables in, to hopefully prevent anybody being able to get in. So that's a really advantage of a Travelon bag. So if you're worried about anybody trying to get pickpockets or anything, anybody trying to steal things, they're the bags that I'd use, I recommend. And I've used that quite often, like when I've gone to places like Paris, where you have to be careful a lot of the time, because we've actually seen pickpockets. We sat beside the Eiffel Tower a few years ago, and this man was running away, and this guy caught him, and he managed to grab this big bag that he had, and he emptied it in front of us, and it was just full of purses and wallets and small, like, just everything that had been stolen that day. So it was crazy. You just got to be so careful. So then this one is another one. I bought this one, I think, again for in the UK. Had it delivered. I think used this in Japan last year. Doug takes the mickey out of this one. He says it looks like a toiletry bag, but I quite like this one. Again, same thing. Travelon again. So this one's quite small, but it fits in enough for a day if I go out. Fits in my phone, fits in. I mean, these days I have everything on my phone, so I don't really carry that much with me. I've got my Oyster card with me as well. I have like a little wallet. That's about it, really. I don't carry a huge amount, except if I'm videoing, then I do have some stuff that I use for video, to little Pocket 3, or I use my Insta360. So as long as I can fit those in, that's basically what I'm looking for. I have this Pacsafe one, which I've had forever. I've had this one for about 10 years, and I remember using this one actually in Asia, using this one when I was going out at night time. I also tend to use this one when I'm traveling, just to keep my passport and any documents and things just in that. Then I know where it is, because it's quite small. Again, that's another crossbody one. I've used that one as safe when I've gone out at night, because it's safe, again, slash proof. Again, that one has... This one's slightly different, as in the zip goes through, and then you have to put it through. If you can see, it goes through there. So you have to kind of thread it through and pull it, and then it makes it harder for anybody to try and get into to steal your things. I must admit, recently I bought this one last year. This is not a Travelon or a Pacsafe. This is just one that I really like. So I bought this one last year when I was back in the UK, and I get so many comments on this. And I just use this for sometimes if I'm traveling out with my phone. I usually put my phone in it. I put my Oyster card in the front of it, and that's it basically. That's if I'm just going out for a few hours. Well, sometimes in London I've used that one as well, but again, crossbody, so I can keep my eye on it, know where it is. So that's my favourite. I love that bag. But again, it's not Travelon, it's not Pacsafe. It was just one that I bought last year. Now I have been asked about how I travel like with my phone. So what I do to be careful with my phone. There's a lovely picture of myself and Doug, the London Eye, taken by Dommy, Scale in Studio. Thanks, Dommy. So I have a lanyard. So I'll use a lanyard. I just put it around my neck, and I know where my phone is. So I've got a terrible habit of dropping my phone. This is a brand new phone, so at the minute it's perfect. And I do have a screen thing on it, but knowing me. So I just tried to do that and keep it so that I know where it is, around my neck. You can make this smaller, your typical lanyard. You can make it smaller, bigger, longer, however you want it. I tend to keep it so that I can just quickly take a photo, then I don't have to think about it, I know exactly where it is. So I do use that one quite often. And also what I have recently been using as well, I think probably for the last year or so, is I've got this, which I attach that, and if I'm wearing trousers with a belt loop, I attach that around the belt, and then this actually attaches to this on my, as you can see it goes, is this thing here? I'll show you. It goes on there. So I'll take this lanyard off and then attach this, and then basically attach that around my trousers, and then I can keep my phone in my pocket. And again, if somebody tried to take it, it's actually attached to my trousers, so they're not going to get anywhere with it. And also, if I drop it, it's not going to go anywhere because it'll just bounce and come back up again. So it does two things. I don't have to worry about dropping my phone, and I don't have to worry about somebody trying to snatch it because it's kind of attached to my belt. So it is attached to me. So those are the things that I do. And those are the things that I have and I've used for years, like the Travelon and Pacsafe bags that I've been using for, I would say, at least a good 10 years. And you would not tell because those bags are in really good condition. I know they're quite pricey, but I find that they're worth it. And so I'll be going back over to the UK in September, and probably I would imagine I'll take probably the blue one. I have got a red one. That's in the UK, I've had for a long time. That's actually at my mum's house, but I'll possibly use that one as well, and the small one. So it's just, I'll decide nearer the time which ones I'm going to take, but guaranteed I'll be using at least one or two of those bags when I'm back over in London. So I hope that's helpful. I hope that gives you an idea of the sort of things that I use, because I get asked about that. I will put some links below to articles that I've got for some essentials and things that I use and things that I travel with when I go back to the UK. That hopefully will give you some ideas. But if not, if you're a member of our Facebook group, pop in and ask any questions. And hopefully that's helpful. Anyway, speak to you soon. Bye.